You're welcome to another episode of the Truth Nest podcast. What we're having here today is triggering and it's so exciting. You can't wait to hear this part. You can't wait to hear this part of the story. I'm with a very humble personality today. We'll give him the opportunity and the chance to introduce himself to us. Thank you very much. My brother, you're welcome. Please, can you introduce yourself to the audience?
Well, my name is Welt Imudianogi.
Wow, Mr. Wet. Mr. Wet, are you married or single?
Yeah, I'm currently in a relationship.
In a relationship. Mr. Wet said he is in a relationship, and a wonderful one that maybe we will hear from him in no distance time. So, Mr. Wet, there's something that I'm the type that I don't believe in rumor. I don't believe in rumor, so I always like to hear from the horse's mouth. I was told that you currently stay alone. You stay all by yourself. You do things all by yourself.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us what actually led to that you not stay on your own, stay by yourself? You don't longer stay with your parents, stuff like that. Please let us know.
Okay. About that, well, I think it's safe to say I'm an orphan. That's
Wow. You are an orphan.
Yeah.
So can you during this process of you becoming an orphan, has there been any challenges so far?
A lot.
A lot of challenges. Please, we would like you to share with us some of the challenges you have been having over this period of time.
Okay. Well, as a Nigerian, we are like, some of us are built to depend on our parents. Some
Exactly.
of us are built to struggle on our own.
Yeah.
But inside those two, there's also some of us that depend on our parents, that we refuse to fight the battle of life at early stage, hoping that our parents will be there all our lives
to do the thing for us.
Yeah, because at an early age, I started receiving monthly salary from my parents, and that normally give us money to do whatever you want to do. So when life cut that short for us, it was very, very difficult to stand as a man, because you're imagining all your years you depend on your mother or your father to do the deed for you. Then all of a sudden you wake up one day, the man is no longer there, the woman is no longer there. You have to start from afresh. You just wake up one morning, I'm not going to do this one. Yeah, so that's how it is.
Then can you actually share with us some of the things you find yourself not doing, what that effect of you not becoming an orphan? There are some persons that immediately they are not an orphan, or they don't have somebody that's paid those bills that were paid before. What they not indulge in some certain things? Were there anything you started doing that was not formally in you that you were doing?
Yeah. But that's on the long run, because at first I was trying to figure out what actually should I do to keep me on track.
Okay.
Because there was no support of whatever kind. I don't know what issues the family had before we were born. But so after the departure of my parents, we were just there with no support, nothing. You have to wake up in the morning to go look for what to eat. Without you moving out, there's no hope of anything to survive. So you have a choice. It's either you steal or you struggle. So we decided to struggle.
Okay, what was the aspect of the struggle you engaged in? What was the struggle life like? What were you in particular? What were you not doing as at some certain stage in your life?
Well, at first, I would say I was hanging out with friends.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to go to my friend's place just to stay with family so that I will have something to eat that day. But as time goes by, I was like, this is not how I should live. I will have to struggle for myself, because that family can actually give you what you want. Because what you actually get from them is what they give to their child. So because of that process, then I went back and sat in my room thinking of how to survive like this, because It's somehow though.
It's not really funny. It's not really funny.
now. But we said there, we just have to keep going. We're just like, okay, what to do now? Although we have grandmom that we usually go to visit, but whenever you go there, before they will offer you anything, they will first of all tell your life history, things that happen between them and your mom when you were not even in the picture. Like,
yes, you were not there.
At least my parents are never married then. So why are you telling me all these things? You know what happened? Like, okay, am I the fault of it? I'm here for survival, but you're just before you give me offer me anything, you first of all tell me things that would make me even want to accept that thing you're giving me.
Not be very sad.
So I just have to say, okay, no, I don't want such thing. I don't want such help from those people, because you can't be getting something from somebody who's actually telling you things to keep you sad.
What are some of the things you usually go to them to seek for help for?
Substance.
Like food to eat?
Yes, now.
Wow.
Because you imagine now your parents are giving you everything you need in life.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, there's nothing. You wake up in the morning, not that one. There's nothing like that again. Although the family showed up for the burial and everything, then they disappear.
It's common in Benin.
Yeah, then they disappear. It's just you versus you and your siblings. And by then, they have not given us any platform to be any money on our own. So the only hope is that if I'm going to try grandma, big woman, I'm going to look at something for that. Then you reach there and she'll call it a life history. I believe mine was partial, was a little bit easy, because at least my mom has a house in Benin, which we stay.
That is, even your parents were doing fine before.
Why?
Wow.
Why?
Wow. Those properties now, are you people still in control of them?
Yeah, sure.
You are still in control of them?
Sure.
How many siblings do you have?
Just 4.
4 of you. Are you the eldest?
No, second.
Okay, second. The senior one is also a male.
Yeah. 3 male, 1 female.
Are you people staying currently in those properties, or it's been rented out?
It's been rented out. We are doing fine on our own now. Well,
okay.
Glory be to God.
Okay, you people decided to rent another apartment. Are you the 4 siblings? Are you staying together?
No.
Okay, you're not staying together. You stay separately.
Yeah.
But don't you think that this separation that you guys have might be a barrier of communication and love among yourselves?
It was at the beginning, but as time goes by, we understand that we have to draw closer, even if we are not together.
Okay. Then those other family members, were there no attractions like they want to pick those properties from you people?
No.
There was nothing like that?
No.
Okay, they left it?
Yeah, because it was actually for my parents, not inherited, so they won't eat themselves. So
okay, your father was the one that you said your mother have a house in Benin. Where about your dad?
He has his own in Delta State.
In Delta State? Yeah. Who is in control of that same property?
My elder brother.
Okay, your elder brother. That's whenever the money comes in now. How do you do the money? You share it among yourselves, or somebody just take it in charge?
About the property in Delta State, the family claims that they sold it for the burial.
Wow! They sold the property to bury the dead. What about the living? They just ignore the living like that. Or more. Even after that, when they sold that particular property to do the burial, what houses? 9 different houses were sold
with about 3 cars. Then when you go for them for explanations, they just tell you this, that. We just confused. At least we were young, very, very young then.
There was nothing you can actually do. So and those properties now, you just lost them like that.
Totally.
Why don't you think it's at time your brothers and your siblings, you people, since at least to some stage in your life now, you've grown up, can't you approach them?
That is if they give you the chance to approach them. You might go there to talk to them, even just a normal visit, and they'll start acting like strangers.
Wow.
They'll be like, okay, you don't come after waiting, right? Once they give you the channel, you come and leave, like, give me the platform to talk to you as your brother's a child or something. They'll just be like, they are busy, they are this, they are that. To the extent that one of them actually told me that because his son was doing fine at that time, it was like, get what your mate to do to get money now. Not go do me get money. If you say people feel the help you, like they'll just be telling you things that to turn you off, to drive you from themselves. So we just decided to do all things by ourselves, just ignoring them.
Don't you think that those effects in any way, does those effects of the way they were treating you people, did it have any way it affected you people negatively? Don't you think there was an effect negatively that it drives? Because if your parents were alive, there are some certain things you find yourself not doing that you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
So don't you think there were some certain things you not started doing that you didn't like? Can you name any of the things you started doing that you never liked before?
The only negative things I did was I started smoking to take the pain away, which I later understand that only drives the pain for a minute, and when you're back to your normal senses, the old things remain the same.
Back again.
So you just have to quit it and face the life, the reality as it is.
As at that time that you started indulging in smoking and stuff like that, what were your immediate elder brother doing by that time?
No, although it was he started doing his own business in Ted Junction, selling PF and repairing phones.
Just to survive.
Yeah.
Is he married currently?
No.
He's not married.
No.
What is he waiting for?
I don't know. Although you have a child here now, but
Okay,
it's
out
like,
of wedlock.
Yeah, exactly. Girls of nowadays, they are somehow. So the thing didn't work out between the both of them. So they
have to quit.
separated. Yeah.
You made mention that you are into a relationship. How good is the relationship currently?
To me and to my mental health and life, that relationship is perfect.
It's perfect currently, the one you are currently.
Yes.
Have you been in any other relationship before this current one?
Wow, yeah.
How was the previous one? What led to the breakup?
Well, the first one was the childish stuff, while the other one had to man up, travel out to do some certain things, so go to an African country though. So the distance became a barrier for us.
Okay, there was no communication.
There were, but she started doing something that it's funny, Okay, I left a week after. She started saying she's pregnant with me, she's this, she's that. And then my friends that were close to her, and they were like, wait, you have to come back and take your responsibilities. Oh, this girl says she's pregnant for you. I would be like, okay, even if I come back now, what would be my good in her life? We have, at least without phones, no man is good. So I was like, okay, let she just manage a bit. I believe there's a little funds to be taken care of her first, then with time. Then when my friend got a fish straight. One of my friend then told me that Effie, before you come back or before you make money before you go, so this girl will not die. Or more. Because of that thing, I switched off my phone. I cut all communication with them. Because that word hits me very, very deep. That I had to ghost myself from them for about 3 months. Then when I showed up again, I started sending them money and all that. But when I started sending her money countless times, a friend of mine asked me, why are you doing this to this particular person? I was like, she claims she is pregnant for me, so I have to take care of my responsibility.
Yeah.
Then it was like, okay, even if she's pregnant for you, there are ways. Tell her to go to the hospital to give you some tests or some others. There are some documents
pregnancy tests, stuff like that.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. But whenever I bring out this discussion between me and her,
to go for pregnancy,
or show me something, some certificate of you being pregnant, she will just turn it to quarrel. She will start arguing like this and that. I'll be like, okay, sorry. Yeah, cheap. Then when I started noticing the wrong things, I told her I left my ATM with her. Then
in Nigeria, where you traveled.
Yeah. Then there was some certain amount of money inside. I was like, okay, I would tell her, take some money to do some things. Like, go get yourself a phone so I can communicate through video and all.
Yeah.
So I gave her, she took about, as at 2018, she took about 150,000 to get a phone that, even if I'm talking to her, is not clear. I think it was an active Android phone then.
2018.
Yeah.
And the amount she just used is not even up to that.
Okay, what happened? She said, I gave my brother the money to get me the phone. This is what she gets me, this and that. I'll be like, okay. Then she told me, and I was like, okay, now, you know how it was for me before I left. So I won't want to come back and engage myself in a girl that has nothing doing. I would like you to go get a work for yourself, be something for yourself, so that at least it will be a plus to me.
Yes.
She said, what is in her mind to do is being a nurse and go for a nursing school and all that. I was like, okay, yeah, how much do you need? She told me. I was like, okay, go there. She went, she came back telling me the needful things that they asked her to get. I
Yes.
said, okay. I sent her the money. Then 2 days after she came, she started telling me that my pastor told her that if she become a nurse, that she will keep her saying because she
That a prophecy came.
that if you become a nurse tomorrow, that you might give somebody wrong injection and the person will die in your neck. There will be problems, this and that. Okay, where is the money now? She showed me some dress she uses to get. I was like,
That dress that she want to put on.
what was wrong with you? I don't understand. You want to do something else, even if that one is not possible. Then she'll bring an argument again, start shouting this and that, I'll cheat and rest. Then I just woke up one morning. I was like, this nonsense has to stop. This nonsense has to stop. Okay, what's up? Go and get me. I forgot the name of this thing. I said, go and get me those certificates and show me. If it not do that, no, despite all your complaints.
Yeah, those pregnancy tests and stuff.
Despite all your complaints, if you don't bring all those things for me,
No level.
then she let her snap the things. She snapped some certificates and all that. She showed me. I've not given anybody. I've not been in that situation before.
Not person give umbrella before.
So I don't know if it's real or wrong. Then so kind. I have some friends that actually mean well. Then I was like, bro, see how she definitely bring out. And the guy come tell me, say, you know the read.
What did they write before paper?
This thing are wrong one, and this one be like either sister test results and all those things now. What's going on? Go tell her to do the fresh one. So I came online again. I started talking to her. I said, babe, this thing you sent to me, they are not yours. Be truthful. Tell me what's going on. Then she started and she said, one day, as I carry rain call it for, I go fetch water. As I carry water for it, I walk out, go one climb step, I drop for blood start to come off my body. I don't understand. Since when? Okay, that means you have been extracting money from me for
what is no longer exist? What is, in fact, to me, I don't even think that thing even existed from day one.
Never that tired. So because of that got me really, really, really angry, and I told her that, okay, fine, you've done your part. Now you have to return just the ATM and leave the phone. Just do whatever you want to do. Whenever you are ready to make well with your life, let me know. But for now, I have a friend that is coming because I had to tell one of my friends to come meet me where I was. So then I asked him to go get the ATM from her to bring it for me. So that was how I made do with her. But after about 4-5 months, I came back and I met with her again, but I noticed no, that's the wrong person.
This really somehow. This is somehow I must confess. During those period that she was extracting money from you, nothing struck you out that this girl was actually playing you.
No, because
you were in love. Love did your eye. My God, love just fooled you at that time. Because people like that can easily be caught red-handed. According to what you said, she's the extravagant type. She's the one that spent anyhow. Because you told me that you gave her money to go for nursing, whatever, and she used it to buy dress. Who she wanted to find for your friends or what?
Even when I started giving her money, she cut off my friends. She was no longer going to them, so they could not keep record of her living anymore.
What she was doing?
Yeah.
Wow. We have been here on the Truth Nest podcast show. And with what I'm saying, sometimes guess the tired person. That's the truth. Guess the tired person. I want to answer this, but don't you feel that this current relationship you are, say this one said they play you? Because some of them, they go actually show you love. No, something not do your mind say, according to what if it happen for that one. Say this one when you did, so when you feel say, this one they calm, this one they cool, you don't feel say they play you.
No.
You don't feel, nothing struck your heart like that. Okay, you're 100% confident on this one.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you remember the girl I came with. There's a day I came to get something from you one day, one fair girl.
Okay.
That I came with that day. Okay. That one too. I opened the business for that one.
Business.
Yeah, I opened a little business. So all those one maybe say your girl come your DM for 2K.
You know your shop.
So at least that one going to bring the 2K come steady. So, but there was a time when she actually she did that business for straight 2-3 weeks without no money coming out from it. Never knew she was using the money to do something for herself. That run that business down to the knee. And so after putting those thoughts and those experiences together, I had to build my mind and all to know what to do next. So this present girl I'm dating, is right for me to say she brought back the business to its foot. So, and she has, if I'm not mistaken, will be 1 year September 7.
Okay, you'll be 1 year by September 7.
Yeah.
Don't you feel she's looking for a perfect time to strike? You know, some ladies sometimes they can be trickish. They can just tell you, everything is going fine, but they are looking for that perfect time to strike big. You don't feel like that?
Well, for me, I would say no, but God knows best.
Okay, God knows best. Is it right? Because according to you, from your own experience, is it right for you to start up a business for a girl you are not married to?
No, it was my business.
Okay, just you placed her there to run it.
Yeah, it was my business. I had other things doing at home.
And you're busy.
Yeah, so I was like, and she's the type that she's doing nothing. She just wants to stay with me all day, and that's actually affects the work I was doing, because if a lady is with you at home, you always be
sometimes not to knock go do your mind self.
Like,
you lose focus.
Unnecessary play, unnecessary distraction.
Kiss up
I was like, okay, what's up? We cannot be paying a sales girl when you are doing nothing. And so just go. Some days when I'm free, I will come with you and those things. So that's how it is. It was my business, but she was running it. So that's how I got to know that the money. That's the thing.
You gave her too much power to be at the top notch of the affairs of the business.
Yeah.
So that was actually a wrong step. Because since it was your own business, she's not supposed to have your power in a business.
That is where this is coming from. There's no will I call it parental, or there's no advice from any.
No mentorship, no mentor. You were just there doing it on your own.
Doing everything I feel is right to do. And
wow.
In a position like that, the person that shows you the purest side of them, you have to cling with them to feel out, because okay, this is the person that has my best interest. So you just want to open yourself to them.
To use. Wow. And this girl actually made use of that opportunity. She actually used it.
Well,
don't you think that these girls outside nowadays, let me remove your girlfriend from it, because actually this one safe. I also feel maybe love still in your eye, but let me not go there. Don't you feel that all these girls outside are actually gold diggers? They are looking for a boy to leverage on.
A lot of them.
And don't you feel this one you are calling is trying to leverage on you?
No, because at least she's doing well on her own.
No, don't feel because we're on the TruthNet podcast and you're trying to defend ourselves.
No. Okay. Like she was doing well. She's doing well on her own before I met her. And apart from that, I've tested her in different ways with the wisdom I have in dealing with girls. I did a lot of tests with her to know that okay, out of multitude, she will come out from them.
Wow. His own experience with his past girls has somehow, but she said according to him that this one sharp.
Like this of God.
This one sharp. So we pray that this one actually work way. So before we round up, I would like to ask him this very last question. This current girl you are with, when do you intend to settle with her?
By grace of God, this next year we are.
Okay, by this coming 2026, you should settle with her.
Yeah.
Is she aware of this?
No, you know, God tell them now.
You want your shock and like surprise only you more.
Yeah, because once you tell these girls your intention towards them,
the time is behaving,
or they will be showing you the pattern of their self that you should know or you should actually like, so that they will just be playing towards that direction.
Wow.
But if you leave them in the dark, they will still be doing what they are doing. But if you let them know, sir, by next year now, man, get married, do this, that. Then
Do they misbehave?
it's either they misbehave or they'll
they'll
call
call
the
the-
play.
they'll call it to say me you love them well.
They'll call the play say I mean good pass. They do things that they're not doing before just to keep your mind in the right track.
Wow.
But it's best you do things on your own. Then when you feel it's time to let her know, you let her know.
What about after dating this girl provincially for 3 to 4 years and you say, I want to marry you, and she tells you, no, how will you feel?
I'll be heartbroken, but
You'll be
I'll
heartbroken.
move on.
Okay, is it not good as at this point that you get prepared for that?
Why? In
Because
every relationship, you have to be prepared to the worst.
it should be wrong that you put your entirety on a lady that, okay, I love this girl today, because with the way you're being sounding concerning this girl, you're like, this girl sharp. But don't you think after I've seen cases like that after all this long run, and you now approach them that I want to marry you, and they tell you I'm not doing, and you have spent a lot in this stuff, so you'll be heartbroken. So how do you think you can go over that?
Mhm.
You have to now travel to Libya then to calm yourself down.
You can't believe it. I'll go Germany, go chill. Now.
Okay, you go chill. Wow. I like your courage. I love your courage. I love your courage. That's wonderful. It has been an exciting moment with Mr. Wealth. And we thank him for coming on the podcast, Truthness Podcast Show. And with time to time, we will be having him. And I believe, according to him, I believe that this woman, Mata, according to Gigi, I don't know how, but
I like university. I don't know.
This one we said they've opened University of Studying Women. So at times we should draw a little wisdom from Gigi and draw a little wisdom from Mr. Way that there are some ladies that can be trusted and that we can work with. Yeah. But that notwithstanding, we'll be opening our comment section. If you have another thing that differs from our own opinion, please share with us. Thank you once again for watching the Truth Nest podcast show. Mr. Watt, thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure.
And God bless you.
Amen.
We'll see you in our next episode. Have a wonderful day.